Good morning to all. Today I'm going to teach about second BSc fourth semester unit ecosystem. So first we will discuss about definition of ecosystem. The ecosystem is the structural and functional unit of ecology where the living organisms interact with each other and the surrounding environment. It is called ecosystem, or an ecosystem is a chain of interaction between organisms and their environment. So first that term ecosystem was coined by English botanist A.J. Transley in 1935. Next one, structure of the ecosystem. The structure of an ecosystem is characterized by the organization of both biotic and abiotic components. This includes the distribution of energy in our environment. It also includes the climatic conditions prevailing in that particular environment. The structure of an ecosystem can be split into two main components, that is namely one is biotic component and second one is abiotic components. The biotic and abiotic components are interrelated in an ecosystem. It is an open system where the energy and components can flow throughout the boundaries. Students, see here, this is the structure of ecosystem picture. So ecosystem divided into abiotic factors and biotic factors, and biotic factors, producers, consumers, decomposers are called biotic factors, and consumer also divided into primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer. Now discuss one by one. First one, biotic component. Biotic components refer to all life in an ecosystem based on nutrition. Biotic components can be categorized into autotrophs, heterotrophs, and saprotrophs or decomposers. So first one, producers include all autotrophs such as plants. They are called autotrophic. As They can produce food through the process of photosynthesis. Consequently, all other organisms higher up on the food chain rely on producers for food. Second one, consumer or heterotrophs. These organisms that depend on other organisms for food. Consumer are further classified into primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers. Let's discuss one by one. First one, primary consumers. These are always herbivores that they rely on producers for food. Second one, secondary consumers depend on primary consumers for energy. They can either be a carnivore or an omnivore. Third one, tertiary consumers. These organisms that depend on secondary consumers for food. Certainly, consumers can also be an omnivore. That means tertiary consumers can also be an omnivores. Last one, quaternary consumers. These present in some food chains. These organisms prey on tertiary consumers for energy. Furthermore, they are usually at the top of a food chain as they have no natural predators. Third biotic component is decomposers. It includes saprophytes such as fungi and bacteria. They directly thrive on the dead and decaying organic matter. Decomposers are essential for the ecosystem as they help in recycling nutrients to be reused by plants. Second component, abiotic components. Abiotic components are the non-living components, and it is also called non-living components of an ecosystem. It includes air, water, soil, minerals, sunlight, temperature, nutrients, wind, altitude, turbidity, etc. These are the biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem. This is about structure of an ecosystem. Thank you.